Hey bro, can I get a spot real quick? Yeah bro, 100% I got you. Hey man, I really appreciate it. Just gonna hit a quick single. There you go, man. You got it. Finish it. Hey man, it wasn't perfect, but I guess I'll take it. Yeah man, didn't look perfect, but you got it. Gosh, I didn't know Happy Feet bench pressed. What's up guys, Philip here, and I am back in the garage. Hit that like button for me if you're trying not to be Happy Feet on chest day. Guys, this is one that I've been wanting to bring to you guys for a while. As you kind of know at this point, since I have recovered enough to be pushing myself on chest day. Chest day is my favorite day of the week lifting wise, and bench press is my favorite exercise to do, period. It's the one I started my weightlifting journey with at 13 years old, and it's the one that I've done the most throughout my weightlifting journey. So I've made plenty of mistakes on it. I've learned plenty. I've studied plenty from some of the biggest benchers around, some of the biggest benchers to have lived. I will throw the disclaimer out here. I am not an expert. I'm a guy who has done this for 15 years. Found what has worked for him and what has not worked. This is anecdotal. A lot of this I do believe will be beneficial to you, but your mileage may vary on most of it. So today I wanted to tackle the 3 things that I believe are most important when bench pressing. There are a million cues out there. I'm not going to go through all of them. This video would be way too long and the message would get lost, but in a bench press, let's break it down. You hear a lot of people say a bench press is a full body exercise. You have to use your legs as well. How does that happen? How does it become a full body exercise and not just some bros pumping out weight on a barbell with their chest? Well, in my opinion, and through my time doing it, through the thousands of reps that I have done over my 15 years, I believe that the way you make it a full body exercise, the way you make it balanced, strong, stable, and explosive is through maintaining 3 points of contact. There are 3 points of contact that I believe are most important. So just to give you a little overview, first one, your hands. Your hands touch the bar, they make contact. The way you grip and the width, the characteristics of your grip, they can make a big difference. Number 2, your back. The way your back touches the bench can make a huge difference in your pressing. I'm telling you, this is something I learned when I was young and something that I've been working on for quite a while now. You'll see me do pause reps all the time. Benching this way helps me do those pause reps. So that is 2 of them. What is the third one? The third one is your feet, how your feet are in contact with the floor. Those 3 points of contact make your body a full kinetic chain that allows you to use leg drive from your feet, emanating up through your torso and through your hands as you press the bar, okay? Through your back and then through your hands as you press the bar. So let's start with the first one. Obviously, your hands. How do you grab the bar, guys? This is something where it's your mileage may vary. There are some incredibly strong bench pressers that use a more narrow grip. James Strickland bounces right into mine with that. If you don't know who that is, look up Swim Hack. James Strickland, incredible bencher, been doing it for a long time now, and he has a very narrow grip. You have people that bench out more wide. As a general rule, I would say a wider grip is a stronger grip for most people. It's going to give you the stability that you need to control the bar. It's going to allow you to tap into those pecs and those front delts more, and use your triceps as more of an accessory muscle. Throwing this out there, a general rule of thumb that I have heard is your forearms perpendicular to the ground as you get to the bottom. So imagine I'm bench pressing, the floor is behind me. As I go down, I want to have a grip width to where when it touches my chest, those hands are not inside of my elbows or outside of my elbows. You want them to be stacked on top of your elbows at the bottom of the rep. Again, very general rule. There are some people like my guy Carter out there who have inherited hamstrings for triceps. You might be a stronger close grip bencher, but for most people, as you get to the bottom of the rep, you want those hands stacked on top of your elbows, okay? So that is grip width explained. The second part of your grip that I believe is very important is squeezing the bar, guys. There is something called the irradiation effect. I'm not going to be a nerd and a dork and over explain that, but basically it states that the harder certain muscles flex, or the harder muscles flex, the harder surrounding muscles will flex. So if you get a strong grip on that bar, that's going to immediately tense up those biceps, those triceps. It's going to go all the way through your pecs, guys. It's going to give you more stability. It's going to give you more of a spring as you go down, and it's going to help you control those heavier weights better. You know, typically with me, when I'm warming up, I don't grip the bar very hard, or at least as hard as when I get to a top set. There's a reason for that. You have to stabilize a heavy weight more than a light weight for the most part, right? So you don't miss groove. So grip width, find what works best for you. Possibly start at that general rule of thumb that I discussed and grip the bar hard, okay? That is the first aspect, the first part of this kinetic chain that I want to talk about now. The second part, after you get your grip set, is going to be how you approach laying down on the bench, okay? That starts with your back. On a bench press, if you are benching for power, if you are benching to move weight and not bodybuilder bench pressing, because there's a difference, then you need to bench off the most stable platform that you can. So the bench is there to push against. How do you maximize that potential, if you want to say? So first of all, you're going to take your shoulder blades, you're going to squeeze them together, okay? If you have your hands out like this, if you pull your shoulder blades back without bending your elbows, try to pull your shoulders back without bending your elbows, you're going to feel your shoulder blades pinch together. Think about having a pencil between your back, between your shoulder blades, and trying to squeeze that pencil, okay? So first of all, you're going to retract. As you have it retracted, your shoulder blades, you're going to depress. So you're going to put them down. And both of those together are going to give you a very stable platform that will allow you to press off of that upper back and those traps. It's going to, if you want to say, give you a little bit of an arch. It's going to give you more of a press out of a decline position, but most importantly, it is going to give you a very solid and stable platform while pressing, guys. I like to use this analogy for the back. If you're running on sand, are you gonna run as fast and be as powerful as if you're running on asphalt? Of course you're not, because you don't have a stable platform to push against. Same thing with your back on a bench press. If you don't get tight, if you don't pin your shoulder blades and your back onto that bench, you don't have a stable platform to press from, and you are not going to press as forcefully as you can, okay? So that is two cues, 2 points of contact. The last point of contact I want to talk about is your feet. Now, Some federations, I don't really power lift, I just lift weights. Some federations say you have to have your full foot on the ground. Some say, I believe you can have a tip or just the tip of your foot. Correct me, my guys who actually do powerlifting competitions. Can you have just the tip of your feet or the front of your feet in contact with the ground in some powerlifting federations? I know some make you have your whole foot on the ground, but either way, regardless whether you like to bench off of your tippy toes or bench off of your whole foot on the ground, the biggest thing to do when pressing and placing your feet is, number one, getting them back as far as you can comfortably, creating a tightness to your legs. You want your knees under your hips. Number one, so you don't look like Happy Feet did in the beginning sketch, but number two, you maintain that tightness, and as you press, you use that leg drive. You don't have power leakage. Basically, that power that moves through that leg drive gets forcefully translated to your upper body that you use to press. So maintain tightness in your legs, keep your knees under your hips, and create that arch in your back, that full body arch through the pinching, retraction, and depression of your scapula, but also your feet back as far as you can with your knees under your hips. That is going to put you in a very tight position. That's going to allow you to use your leg drive, and that is going to allow you to transfer that force from the ground up through your body and out to your hands as you press. You want to press as a full kinetic chain when you are bench pressing and trying to move heavy weights. Guys, I say it a million times, press with violence, press dynamically. Every day is a dynamic day for me. Press with violence, and that is how you do it, guys. If you have any questions, drop a comment down in the comment section below. If you want to call me a dork for not knowing the foot placement rules in official powerlifting competitions, drop it down in the comments below. And definitely, again, Brandon and some of my other guys who do officially compete, provide some clarification on that one. But I hope you found this helpful. I hope you found this informative, and I hope you found something in this video that you can take away to help you press bigger weights and press weights more forcefully, guys. I appreciate you guys watching this, and I will catch you guys in the next one.